That's right, baby. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what? You know what? It's your peoples at Nixon Ish. Shout out to everybody that pulled up on the show. It's your boy Kev and my home girl.
Miss Nix.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But tonight, this is we smoking on that Nets pack. We smoking on that Nets pack. That's right. Mm-hmm.
As
Mm.
we should.
You know, I don't usually do this, but tonight is a special. It's a special night because we swept that ass in Brooklyn. We swept that ass at home. You know what I
Facts.
mean? Swept that ass at home. But listen, I gotta give them credit. They actually, we actually went down to the wire in this game.
Yep.
Like they made it real tough for us in this game. So I gotta give them their credit. They came to play today. It wasn't no blowout like the last 3 games. They made it difficult.
But like we said, we've learned from previous mistakes earlier in the season and last season, and we learned how to win, not how to lose a game. We've learned how to win games. Um, and this game showed it. I mean, they came, and like you said, they played well.
They did.
Macau Bridges came to kill us today, and
They did.
Cam
He did.
Thomas and all their guys, and they also
Hmm.
play really good defense.
They did.
But
They,
we know how to win games. This is Knicks basketball.
that's a fact. And well, shout out to the people that pulled up first of all. My guy Maddie Smooth, Darlene, King
Hey,
King QA. I think this is the first time I see you, but I
yep,
appreciate you for pulling up, my guy. Word.
facts,
Um, yeah, it sounded like we was in MSG tonight. I
bro.
was hearing I was hearing all kind of chants in the rust bucket. All kind of
Let's
chants.
go Knicks. MVP for Jalen.
You know?
All while they're playing their recorded Brooklyn chants.
You know? It's just almighty finesse. What's good? That's another first. Uh
Welcome, welcome.
welcome, my guy. Appreciate you for pulling up, man. Word. But that, this games like this is like you say, games like this down Isaiah Hartenstein, your best center, right? And we're able to figure out a way to pull out a victory is
Facts.
impressive. I mean, like granted, right? Our bench didn't play all that well, you know, and like it really fell on the hands of Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle,
Facts.
you know, um, our stars. Let's say what it is.
Go
You
there.
know,
Go there.
people gotta put respect on Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle. Enough is enough with the disrespect.
That's a fact.
When we needed buckets, Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle got them, but especially Julius Randle down the
Bro,
stretch.
that three in the fourth was whoa, whoa.
Bang, bang, bang. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, OG played well too. Defensively, I thought we played a pretty good game. What up, Cornell Marshall? Appreciate you for pulling up, my guy. Definitely key moments down the stretch on both sides of the court. And I'm not just gonna say for the Knicks, even for them. That we gotta say what it is. Even
Hmm.
though we waxed that ass and swept that ass, we pulled out the broomsticks in Brooklyn. Okay, something people said we couldn't do. They said we couldn't pull out a sweep in Brooklyn, and we swept that ass in Brooklyn.
Facts.
I hope all Knicks fans that was there had their mask on because all that rust in the air is crazy. All the rust in the air is crazy, right? because of the sweep, you know. But to end the night, man, like it was a good game. Um, games like this is definitely important for us down the stretch. You know, we gotta keep winning games like this, close games. These close
Facts.
games matter. You know, these games like this will give you that experience to win games down the stretch. So
Yep.
you know, I hope and let's say like these two games coming up are tough because we got the Nuggets and Miami, Miami just pulled off a trade today. We're gonna talk about a little later on, but you know these games right here are tough, man.
Yeah. I mean, games like today build character, right? And because when you look at it, when we go into the playoffs, games ain't going to be easy. They're not going to be blowouts like we've been seeing all season with many a teams. They're going to be
Mhm.
hard fought down to the minute, down to the very second, you know, games. And this type of game, even though it was with the Nets, it still builds character. It shows the Knicks that, hey, it can be done regardless how down you are. Because we were down by like 11 at one point. I don't
Yeah.
quite understand how, but you know, being able to come back and being able to trust your guys and kind of just still learning each other. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? Like Brunson could have been stingy and took that shot. Instead, he passed it to Hart for an easier shot. You know what I mean? Like it builds character, and I was happy to see it. And I think uh, Julius did the same thing in the fourth, where he passed it to Achua for a dunk, where he could have just went up and got fouled, or you know, try to do
Forced the
something
shot.
right. Um, so I mean, I'm not mad. As long as we win, I'm good. Like it is what it is. And need we say we undefeated against under 500 teams, y'all. We busting the teams we supposed to bust ass.
Nah, we sure did. We sure did. You know, we 19-0 against teams under
19-0,
500. Um,
undefeated.
undefeated with 10 games over 500 with the win tonight, which is to me great. Like I haven't seen the Knicks have a start off a season just like this in a long time. Um, it's great to see. It's really great to see, man. I'm loving every minute of this Knicks. It feels good to be a Knicks fan right now. Um, because we turning out we're headed in a direction where we're trying to turn this franchise around, and I think Leon Rose and them got us down the right path. Um,
Facts.
I know a lot of fans are kind of like impatient, but man, you know sometimes you just gotta be patient. You know, shout out to Jason Sewell. Never seen you
Okay.
on the on this before, but I appreciate you
Welcome.
pulling up. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Knicks and Ish. The Knicks
Facts.
might be playing the Cavs again in the playoffs. Bring it,
We
bring
ready.
it. We
We bust
ready.
their ass with half the team we have
Word.
right now.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. We you know I'm not worried. I'm not concerned. You know I feel like with the addition of OG, it made us come 10 times better and defensively at that. When we first
Facts.
got him, you know, our defense was really suspect. But since we made that trade, we're rising up in the defensive rating category. You know,
Facts.
um, let's see what my guy. I mean, barely in the Nets. I want to call busting ass, but yeah, so. I mean that we you I think you missed the part when we gave them their flowers for playing a hell of a
And
game.
what I said was, we're busting teams' asses that are under 500 because we're undefeated.
Right, right. That's a fact. That is a fact. I think that these are the games that uh against these kind of teams are games that we should be winning. And listen, um, some of these teams under 500s, they're gonna give you a run for your money. Don't sleep on these teams under 500. Yeah, they under 500, but any team on any night can give you the business. Um,
Facts.
in this game tonight, the Nets was busting our ass.
Bridges
Like
was
for
giving us the
real.
business.
He was giving us the business. He was putting in that work. He was putting in that work. Hold on 1 second. He was giving us that work, man. And I ain't
Yep.
gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. I was sitting there watching the game in my room because I was putting my daughter to sleep. I had to watch the game on our tablet, and I said to myself, "Man, how the fuck we down by 11 right now? It beats the hell out of me." You know,
Facts.
I was just like, "Yo, this is crazy." Um, I but again, we came back, and we was able to just figure it out. Which I know Tibbs is gonna give him an earful. He's gonna give
Facts.
him an earful in the locker room after this game. Yeah, we won the game, but I'm still gonna tear that ass up when we get into the locker room because
Right.
this shouldn't have happened. Things like this should not happen. I mean, don't get
Right.
me wrong. Like I said earlier, there's gonna be times where these teams are gonna come up and sneak up on. They're gonna sneak one up on you. But I'm glad tonight we was able to find a way to get that victory, man. Because I did not want to do this pod on a loss. I did not.
Facts. Facts. Literally, when they went up by 11, I'm like, what are we going to talk about? Because, bro, like, not only do I always want to beat Brooklyn because they think they're our rivals, but
Hmm.
losing to an under 500 team, as good as our team is not acceptable. It's
No,
not
it's not.
acceptable.
Word. Word. Almighty finesse. That's a fact, man. If I would have lost my shit too high. When I saw we was down, when I saw we was down by 11, I said, no way. There's
Right.
there's no way. There's no way we gonna lose this game. I cause let me tell you, I was really pissed off when we was down by 11. I'm like, what the fuck is going on right now? What the
Right.
fuck is going on right now? Why are we down by 11? What's going on? You know?
Right.
But again, good teams find ways to win. You know, definitely a great comeback. What up, my guy Jermaine? That's my guy right there. We still need Brogdon to come off the bench. We need to give the starter some help. We definitely need some help off the bench.
Facts.
Um, losing quickly right now is because honestly, like Grimes and Mikal Bridges, uh, um, Deuce McBride. We need more consistency out of those guys. Those guys are streaky players. Um, McBride only played 12 minutes today. Only had 8 points. Was 3 or 5 from the field. He hit two threes, had two assists, a rebound. But we need more.
Yeah.
We need more than that. We only had, let's see, uh we had 21 points coming off the bench. That's not enough. Let's be real. A game like this, playing against a team like Miami, the Nuggets, the Sixers, yo, this is a L. We losing
Facts.
if our bench don't show up. We're losing this game if our bench don't show up. So
Facts.
that's a fact. That's a fact, Frankie Fingers. Nets pack all day, every day. I got mine, bro. I got mine. I got mine, man. You know? Yeah, on a day, Net fans non-existent, bro. I mean, that the fact that you got your own arena You have your own arena, and all you hear is "Let's go Knicks" throughout the whole arena. Where your fan base at? Where y'all at?
You
Where
should be
y'all at?
embarrassed. You should be embarrassed.
Bro, like, 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 while you hear "Let's go Knicks," you should be hearing "Boo, boo." You should be hearing something, nothing. Not one,
Facts.
no booze, no. Y'all try. Y'all that Brooklyn chant wasn't a real chant.
Right. That shit is pre-recorded.
Right. Like that's not a real chant. That shit don't even count. Where everybody at? Everybody, well, everybody. Oh, Where are you fans at? Where
Right.
are you fans at? Y'all supposed to be repping Brooklyn. We Brooklyn this. We Brooklyn that. The county of kings. But where y'all at?
They
Shout
should
out
be
to all
ashamed
the
of themselves. I'm
yo
not. I'm
word.
not gonna lie.
Word. Shout out to all the net fans that travel from Jersey. There's more fans that travel from Jersey to come see the Nets play than people that live in fucking Brooklyn. Y'all live closer than all these people in Jersey, but yet they travel to Brooklyn and y'all don't even go to the game.
Facts.
How does that work? How does that work? I don't understand it. Y'all supposed to be the biggest borough in New York, but yet y'all don't even go to your own games. Y'all should not be out chanted by like that in your own arena. That should not be happening.
Facts. Facts.
The
Like it
fact that
don't.
they was, go ahead, my bad.
No, it don't make no sense. Like they should be highly, highly embarrassed. Like
Yo,
I remember going to the Garden and seeing Kobe and seeing LeBron and hearing their little bit of fans chant in the Garden pissed me off as a Knicks fan.
that's a fact.
But like for fans to take over, bro, I might have
That's
went to jail. If that was me in a reverse type situation, I probably would be in jail.
I couldn't believe it. And I'm hearing MVP chants and all this other they made a whole big deal of when Cam Thomas took over the Garden,
Right,
and they had their own puny little chants in the Garden. You heard them, but it wasn't that loud.
right,
Not like this. Uh-uh.
bro. They call it MVP for the opposing team. That is embarrassing as a fan.
Like I remember that game as if it was yesterday, the Cam Thomas game where Cam Thomas took over in the Garden. I remember that game, and everybody was like, "Yo, you heard all the Brooklyn chants?" And I said, I heard the puny ass little chants. That shit was little squeaky ass
But it
boo.
pisses you off, right?
It
Like,
did, it did. But you know what? Hearing this, hearing the way the Knick fans represented tonight in the Rust
facts.
bucket, that right there was like, okay, yes, that's how the fuck you do it.
Facts.
That's how the fuck you do it. You go in there, you take over an arena, and you make them feel like, yo, what? We playing at home. This is our
Facts.
arena.
And ain't nothing y'all can do about it because your team is
No,
trash.
your team is straight
Trash.
doodle. Straight doodle. Your coach is straight doodle. How you gonna bench your best offensive player in the almost the whole fourth quarter, Cam Thomas?
Per usual. Per usual, because that's what he been doing.
That's why he about to get the can. He's about to get the unemployment slip. Your man Jack Vaughn is trash. 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 That's why I'm enjoying smoking this net pack. I love this because when shit was gravy for the Nets, they was all up in our chat talking shit. Now you
Facts.
don't hear them. You don't see them. They don't pop up in our chats no more. Where they at?
Right.
They all MIA. All MIA. All of them. used to come and try to troll us, and you don't even see Peep no more. Trash, trash.
So I'm looking on Twitter and Mikal Bridges, I guess he did a post game. He said, it says Mikal Bridges on the Let's Go Knicks chants. It's not fun when you feel like you're in an away game at home. That's for any person sitting in there, any person alive. It's not fun.
Listen, Macau, just ask for the trade, bro.
Cross the bridge, bro. Cross the bridge,
listen,
bro.
listen, Macau. Listen, Macau. Just, just ask for the trade, bro. You know what I mean? Like, just come to where your brothers is at, bro. Trust me. You're gonna feel the winning ways all over again, man. Shit ain't right over there in Brooklyn, bro. Sean Marks is trash. Sean Marks is trash. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of this stuff already. Mikal, just ask for the trade, bro. Trust me.
Facts.
Trust me. They don't want you there anyway. Them fans twisted up on you. They switched up on you already. Them guys want you gone now. You and Cam Johnson went from being a top 10 duo to now they don't even want you here.
Right.
I'm enjoying this.
No
I enjoy
facts.
reading stuff like that. I enjoy reading stuff like that. Good. I'm glad you feel that way. This lets you know Mikal Bridges, who runs this motherfucking city.
Facts. And he knows. He been knew. He knew when they traded him. He knew. That's why
Word.
he ain't want to go there. He said, "Oh, I'm going to play in the Garden." Oh, I'm going to Brooklyn.
Yes. You know, I got a little video clip where he's like, I love playing in MSG. I love playing in MSG. And you saw him with a smile, like,
Yep.
yeah, I love playing in MSG. You
Because it
know,
happened like right after we traded for Hart, right?
word, word. And then he said,
So
you know, you know, I'm sorry to cut you off because the amazing part of this was he said, "Yeah, I played in the Barclays." Like, yeah, huh, yeah, all right, but ain't nothing like MSG.
right.
You know,
Just
to
turned it
hear
off.
that from your franchise player, that's a smack in the face. For me as a fan,
It
as
got
a
to cool
Brooklyn
down.
Net
Take off the
fan,
water.
as a fan, I would be so devastated. Like, yo, what? How
Right.
dare you? What do you mean? Oh, you know, I played in the Barclays, like, like a stepchild.
That, but that's what they are. He ain't
Yeah,
lying.
nah, you right. Right.
He ain't lying. He know what's up.
Word. Yo, King Cube, yo, Flash, just come to the Knicks, man. We need another wing.
Facts.
Just imagine though. Just imagine what kind of team that would be though.
A problem. A
Oh my
problem.
God. Oh my God. Defensively, we will cause all kind of chaos with him and
Facts.
OG. With the length alone between him and OG. OG is like he's like what six? Hold up.
Well,
Let's
his wingspan is 7'2".
yeah, exactly. There you go. So imagine Mikal Bridges. Hold on. Cal Bridges. Let's look up Cal Bridges. I think he's like 6'9". He gotta be like 6'9".
OG is 6'7" with a wingspan
Six.
of 7'2".
Sure.
That is insane.
Right? And then you got Mikal Bridges, who's hold up. 6'6". He's 6'6" with a wingspan of 7'1". So imagine having that. Oh my God. That would be insane. Yeah, OG's. You know what? You know what? I gotta like this. You know what? Shout out to motherfucking Leon Rose. Shout out to motherfucking Leon Rose. Give that man his motherfucking flowers. We went right under the rug. We hit up a team that was suing that we was in a court battle with,
Still are.
full R, and made a trade and didn't even have to give up 3 first round picks and swipe OG under. Nobody knew. We was in stealth mode. We was in stealth mode. That's the crazy part, cause when the trade happened, I keep saying it. When the trade happened, nobody had a fucking clue.
Nope.
I
Not
need,
one.
I need Leon Rose to go on self mode again and make another move. Cause we need a guy to come off the bench that can score some points. We really do. If we get that and solidify and get another guy that can at least score 15 to 16, 15 to 20 points like the manual quickly did before he left, we in good condition, man. We in good condition. That's it. Almighty, that's a fact. One more move is all we need. Just one, you know, because let's look at this, right? On a game like today, uh, we had, DiVincenzo didn't, he struggled a little bit in the first half. He struggled. I think he was like 1 of 5 or some shit, 1 of 6. You know, he kind of struggled in the first half. His shots were just dropping. Bathroom and browsing on the way. Yo, man, let me tell you something. You talking about that kid from the Wizards, the center from the Wizards? Man, we got that guy on this team. That wouldn't be a bad move. Mm, that definitely wouldn't be a bad move. But I don't know if the Knicks are looking for another big or are we looking for another guard.
I don't
Sexton,
think
hmm?
I don't think we going for another big. I think they know Mitch is coming back.
I agree with that too. But now that Isaiah Hartenstein is down, we don't know how long he's gonna be out for.
But it's
I don't
only
know.
soreness. He'll
Yeah,
be back.
yeah,
He's
but that's
day.
still
He was day to day. He's still day to day. They wanted to see him work out pregame, and I think if we were playing I think it was more. Brooklyn ain't that good, and we're gonna need him against Miami. So fuck it.
but
You know what I mean? But I mean, I don't think. Well, last season he didn't miss any games for us, so
nah,
I
he
don't
didn't.
think it's to that extent where he's gonna miss probably past today.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a fact, Almighty. I feel like Jericho. I think once Jericho gets more playing time, we never doubted Jericho.
Play the
We never
kid.
doubted Jericho. We spoke about this in prior episodes where we're like, yo, you know, Jericho could get the job done. I don't know. I still don't understand the reason why he don't get no burn. He should be getting some burn.
Facts.
You know, um, I feel like today he played some good minutes. 26 points. You know, he gave us 4 rebounds, 6 points,
Mm-hmm.
2 assists, 4 blocks,
4 blocks.
4 blocks. You know, that was big for us. But
Facts.
but you know, I think that if he gets more time, I think we'll be fine. Ochoa gave us some good minutes. 9 rebounds, 2 assists,
Six
six
points.
points. So we got 12 points from my big man.
But I will
Um,
say this: Precious need not ever shoot a damn three again. It don't look good. It don't go in. He need not shoot a three again.
well, between those two guys, we got 15 rebounds. So that's good. 15 rebounds, 12 points, double double. I'll take it.
Facts.
I'll take it to, Hartenstein come back. And let's not get it twisted, man. They got the Nets got some guys over there, especially Nick Claxton, who
Facts.
had 17 rebounds. He has 17 rebounds,
Yep.
and that was just him alone,
Right.
you know. Everybody else we out rebounded with no problem.
Facts.
He was really the one grabbing rebounds for them. He had 11 defensive rebounds and 6 offensive rebounds. But
And
other than
even
that,
without our top two centers, we out rebounded them.
that's a fact because you know, Ananobi had 5 rebounds, Julius had 9, Jericho had 4, and
Hmm.
again, look at our guards rebounding the fucking ball.
Facts.
Divichenko 5, Brunson 3, Josh
Hard.
Hart 5.
Yep.
I love our guards. We got some dogs. And the thing is all them guys is 6'4", 6'3".
Right. They are little. That's what everybody call them. Right. We too
Yeah,
little. We too little.
we too little. Meanwhile, the Nets got the guys that are 6'6" and better. 6'6" and better.
Smoking them.
You know, let's
They
call
put
it for what
Claxton on
it is.
on on Brunson. Smoked them.
Smoke them.
Put McCall on.
Smoke them.
Smoked them. Put what's the other one? What's the other one?
Royce
Who's the other?
O'Neal. Smoke them.
Yeah, Dinwiddie smoked him.
Smoke them. Oh man. Let me tell you something, Almighty. I'm gonna say it right now. I'm gonna smoke to this. I'm gonna smoke to this. I gotta
Almighty,
smoke.
you got to go back to all our old shows because we've been saying
Word,
the
bro.
same thing you
Word,
saying,
bro.
bro.
This is why we need you to come up to this show. You know, and I gotta smoke to this. Mm. I wish we had that rap, but shout out to my guy T Time for allowing us, to talk our shit after every fucking game. Shout out to my guy. Salute to
Facts.
you, you know? But if we get DeJounte Murray, I'm gonna say it right now. If we get DeJounte Murray, we going to the final.
Facts.
I think we going to the final because now you add him into our starting lineup and you put
Dante back on the
DDV
bench.
back on the bench.
He's gonna murder benches.
He's gonna, yo, bro, it's gonna be a problem. And you know what? As much as I love Grimes, and I know I'm gonna lose another kid, but if I'm gonna get a 25-year-old that's under contract for the next 4 years, and that his salary doesn't go over 30 million in that 4-year contract, I'm good. I'm good.
With his production. Yep.
I will be good. I will be good. I promise you, I will be good. Oh shit, my guy Philip was at the game. I see 11 people in the chat. I need my likes to come up, whether y'all be on YouTube, Facebook, whatever it is. I need my likes, man. Word. Share for your peoples.
You sure
Bring
it
them
was
all
only
in.
65% Philip? It sounded like 90% Knicks fans up in there.
Word. Word. Yo. And you know what, Almighty? After Milwaukee fired their coach and they just hired Doc Rivers, I still think they not winning the championship, bro. I
Facts.
don't think they're gonna win a championship, man. And especially if we get a guy like DeJounte Murray on this team, and you put him up there with motherfucking Jalen Brunson. Say people can say what you want about Jalen Brunson. I don't know about you, okay? People say he trash on defense, but I see him hustling and making plays.
He's not trash on defense. He's
He
just
not.
small.
He not. He's not trash. Like
He's just much
he gets
smaller than the guys he's defending, so it looks easier. But you also have to look at them hard ass picks they setting to get them dudes free off of him because he
that's a
on
fact.
them. So it's
That's
not
a
that he's
fact.
a bad defender, and I mean, to me, can't nobody say shit bad about Brunson to me. Not a damn thing. And at this point, can't nobody say nothing bad about Randall to me. And you know I don't fuck with Randall like that. But
Word.
y'all gotta put respect on our guys' names. I mean, I posted it right after the game because media and social media and all that. Oh, they not a top two. They not a top duo in the league. They not. Yo, show me another duo that's giving you 30 each every fucking
Word.
game.
That's a fact. I don't see it. I just don't see it. I don't see it, man. I don't
And they
see it.
not big names. They not superstars. They not all stars. They not up here. But they still giving you them up here numbers. Like y'all
Word.
gotta respect these dudes.
That's a fact. And the disrespect is wild. Like the
OG.
disrespect from Shaquille O'Neal. Like what the fuck is up with these dudes? That's why I had the game on mute. Once I saw once I saw that the game wasn't being played on MSG, I muted that shit.
Bro.
I muted that shit. I muted
I'm
that
not
shit.
gonna front. Stan Van Gundy is trash to listen to.
Yo, let me tell you something. I muted that shit so fast because I did not want to hear what them people on TNT had to say at all, not one bit. I be
Yeah.
tired of y'all niggas hate the Knicks. I don't know why y'all hate. You know something, man? I swear to God, don't let us land DeJounte Murray. Don't let us land DeJounte Murray, cause every single fucking person that
They
talks
gonna
shit
be
about the Knicks, y'all gonna
sucking
have to
us.
swallow. Pause. Fuck. Pause. Y'all gonna have to swallow your word.
Facts.
The only person that ever gives us props is motherfucking Kendrick Perkins.
Facts.
Fuck
Facts.
Stephen A. Excuse my language, and I like Stephen A. Smith. I think he's a good person.
I
You
don't.
know, I think he helps out a lot of people. You know, on a personal level, like when it comes to the Knicks, fuck you. Okay, when it comes to the Knicks, fuck you. Everything else, salute to you, shout out to you. I wish you all the best in life, all that other good stuff. But when it comes to the Knicks, shut your ass up.
Facts.
You know, the hate is real, bro. No, bro, you know what, Steve?
Steve not a
Let you
Knicks fan.
tell
We
it.
pulling that
Let you
card from him,
let,
bro.
let you tell it, Steve. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. Cause you another one that's always doubted the Knicks. You always doubted the Knicks. You always doubted Leon Rose. You always doubted Julius Randle, and that's okay. That's okay. But you know what? You're gonna have to be proven wrong as well. You on that list. And watch. When we start turning shit around, watch. You'll see. You'll see. You
All
know,
I'm gonna
these
say is
guys,
them three teams ain't gonna want to bang with us in the playoffs.
nah, I don't
I
think
mean, we
so.
already
Especially
bust
if we
Milwaukee
fully
ass
healthy.
once this season. We
Word.
gon'
It's
if we have to play them, trust me, they not gonna want to bang with us. Cause boy, it's gonna be a long series.
a long series, especially if we got two healthy centers in Isaiah Hartenstein and Mitchell Robinson. When you add OG and Anobli into the mix defensively, bro, teams are gonna struggle against us.
Right, and you're talking as if we've seen OG and Mitch together. We have not seen it yet.
Word.
Like,
I'm a realist. Up here on this panel, on Nixon ish. We all realists. We all
Josh
call it
Hart,
down the line.
Josh Hart just tweeted, "Yo, bro, Mikal Bridges, call me."
That's it. That's not true. We don't need another all star, bro. Uh, that's let you tell it. Let you tell it. You know, I guess you know more than Scott Perry does.
Right, right.
I guess you know what it takes on how to build a team, not Scott Perry, right? Words out of Scott Perry's mouth. You don't need another star. The Knicks do not need another star. to make it to that level.
He actually said one more player, and it doesn't have to be a
A
superstar.
star. Exactly. There you
And that
go.
was the pre OG. That was
That was
pre
the pre
OG.
OG. Right. You know, put some respect on my general managers, please. He also drafted quickly. Grind. He was all in the mix with Mitch. Yeah. Let's not forget about Mitch. He
Facts.
drafted Mitch. You see, that's the thing. You want to go to Kevin Knox, but what about the other guys he
But you
drafted?
forget everything, everybody else.
Yeah, right. Everybody else that helped the Knicks turn his franchise around. You already forgot, huh? You already forgot, huh? Yeah, uh-huh. Listen. Let's not have this conversation about Julius Randle and Zion Williamson. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Because Julius Randle is helping the Knicks win games. Y'all could talk all that shit about Julius Randle, but he helping the Knicks win games.
He actually
With him.
plays games,
He
right?
actually
Because
plays. Word.
he actually gets on the court every
Word.
game.
Yo, Almighty, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Exactly.
A healthy Mitch with OG and a Hartenstein to back you up. That's going to be a hell for any team in the East in the playoff.
Fact,
Nobody can tell me otherwise. Would a move for Dejounte Murray push us to the next? Oh, of course it would. But you know what? There's other guys on the trade market that can also help us get to that level.
facts.
I agree with that. I agree. I completely agree. Listen, I think Hannah Burn is a great player, but exactly that. Shout out to my guy Almighty for that
Yo,
comment.
he
That's
on
the
it
comment of the
today.
motherfucking night right there, baby. That is the comment of the night. Man, fuck Hannah Burton. We got Jalen Brunson. And don't worry, Almighty. In the words of Tea Time, he's gonna fuck around and find out.
Right, facts. And
He
and let
gonna
me
fuck
add
around
to
and
that
find out.
comment. We gonna add to that comment. Fuck Donovan Mitchell too.
Word. You know, and that goes, you know what? Yeah, exactly. That's it. You know, because we already proven we can beat teams that supposedly was supposed to be better than us. Atlanta was supposed to be better than us. Toronto was supposed to be better than us. Chicago was supposed to be better than us. All these teams were all supposed to be better than us, and we completely turned the narrative on y'all.
Yep.
Completely turned the narrative on everybody. We finally got stars on. I don't care what nobody said. Julius Randle and Jalen Brunson are fucking stars.
Facts.
Believe it or not, take it how you want it. I don't care. You can screen record this, put it all over the place. I don't care.
Facts.
Them niggas are stars. What they're doing for the New York Knicks, we haven't had that since Carmelo Anthony. We did Patrick Ewing didn't even have that kind of fucking help. But we got two guys that could put up 30 on a consistent basis.
On the
That's
easy. Easy.
easy. Julius Randle had 39 and 7.
Yo, he's a walking double double, almost triple double every single night.
Bro, bro, bro. Let me tell you something. Okay. If Julius Randle, because I think, I think he averages what 5, 6 assists a game,
Let's see.
right? If Julius Randle, if Julius Randle could fucking really want to get people involved, your man can average 8 to 10 assists a game. Word. He could.
Fact.
Word. Like, but he's always looking for his shot and trying to get, and I ain't mad at it. But if
Hmm.
your man really wanted, he could be a guy that could be a triple double guy every single game if he really, really came down to it.
Yep. And I
He
think
passed
I think the
my
more
bad.
comfortable they get with each other, he's gonna get closer to that mark. Because right now you see like a lot of turnovers because they're still learning each other, especially with
Right.
OG on the court with him. Uh,
Right.
and when he's playing with that second unit, because they're not producing the way they're supposed to. If Quickly was on this team and Randall was running with that second unit with him, he would get
Oh
those
my
assists up. So when we bring in
God.
someone and then it's gonna be Dante going back to the bench, them assists gonna go up again.
Listen, a guy like DeJounte Murray or even everybody mad about Malcolm Brogdon.
I'm not.
I'm not mad at Malcolm Brogdon. Malcolm Brogdon knows how to win games.
Fact.
As long as he's healthy, he's a guy that could give you 15, 16, 18 points a night coming off
Fact.
the bench. Hit them threes that you need him to hit. Play that defense that you need him to play.
Facts.
You get a guy like that to come off the bench. That's not a bad move.
No.
It don't have to be DeJounte Murray.
Right.
It could be a motherfucking Jordan Clarkson. Jordan Clarkson knows how to play. He might not shoot the three ball well or that well, but he can still get you some buckets,
Right.
grab you some rebounds, get somebody involved. We've seen Jordan Clarkson get busy. He might not be the best 3-point shooter, but he can still get you some shots. But I'd rather
Right.
have Malcolm Brogdon now that the Heat
Yeah.
traded for Terry Rozier. That shit pissed me off. Cat the Rat has been listening. Shout out to my guy Mike. My guy Mike, who's a big Brooklyn Nets fan. Shout out to my guy. He always called him Pat the Rat. Shout out to my guy Mike. Good game, Mike. By the way, because out of all the Net fans in the world, you know you get my
Fact.
respect.
You
But
the
oh
only
yeah,
one I feel bad for, kinda. No, I don't.
yeah. Him Marlon and my guy, him Marlon, my guy Prefer and Coastal. Shout out to them. Um, yeah, Sexton actually is not a bad player. Actually, he's gritty. He could get you buckets. He's a good piece to have to come off the bench and could play defense. I wouldn't be mad at that. If Utah was willing to give, I just don't know if Utah is really willing. I've heard his names in conversations. I didn't mention it, but I feel like if Utah is not a bad team, and to see Utah trying to break that up is kind of confusing to me. So
I mean, you know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be a move that nobody expects. It's gonna be a name that we're gonna be like, how did this happen?
yeah, just like the OG trade,
Exactly.
just like the Josh Hart trade, just like even the Cam Reddish trade. Like we didn't see that coming.
Fact.
Like a lot of the trades that Leon Rose makes. You know, not nobody in the media sees it coming. It just
Fact.
happened.
Facts.
Yeah, I agree with this one, Steve. See, finally I can agree with Steve on something. He does have bad IQ, but he's still a good player and could defend them. And he's a good defender. He might make his mistakes here and there, but he's still a good defender, and he could get you some buckets coming off the bench. Sexton is quiet. No one knows he's a sleeper. Why he's been traded from teams that he's been on is beyond me. I've always been a Colin Sexton fan. As a matter of fact, the year he was drafted, I thought the Knicks would draft. I forget who we drafted, but we passed on. See, but he gets role players that impacts winning, that helps. He got role players that actually helped us win games. They probably
What's the record since we've got Hart?
41 and what, 25?
And that was when we last
42.
checked, right?
That was when we last checked,
What
right?
that was like 2 games ago.
That was like, so we've what, 43
Like
now?
right. What's our record since we got OG?
Oh man, I think we like 11 and 2. I lost count. Like
10 and
11 and
2?
3 or some shit. 10 and 2
11 and 2. 11 and 2
to 11 and 2. These trades obviously impact winning. They
in a
they
major way.
like and the OG and every trade that we've made, we've got better defensively. Because even last year when we made the trade for Josh Hart, we got better defensively. Shout out to Leon Rhodes, Worldwide West, and them guys. Y'all doing a hell of a job.
Facts.
I don't care what nobody say, man. You got a lot of people out there that hate, Leon Rose. We need to fire this front office ain't shit, da da.
That's
Nah,
because they name chasing. They name chasing.
yeah,
They not win. They not W chasing. They name chasing. See us
yeah,
fans that been down really long. We W chasing. We
yeah.
championship chasing.
We trying to win. This front office is trying to win.
How can you be mad at that?
I
Regardless of
listen,
who we have, if we have a whole team of role players that know their role, we
yo,
winning. Why y'all mad?
and not only that, Miss Snakes. I want to add on to that. Guys come here and want to win. They want to be here. These guys want to be here. They want to help this franchise. They want to help turn this franchise around.
Right?
That's what you want. You don't want these disgruntled players that don't want to be where they at to come over. Everywhere they go, they fuck it up. They fuck it up. If you look at this team, just to think, like everybody was talking all that shit about Julius Randle and how about bad of a teammate he was and this, that, and the third. And then you see all the love on the court between RJ quickly and all these guys. The love that they all have for each other, which killed the whole narrative about people being bad teammates.
Facts.
Like you could see the togetherness on this team. They are together. They play together.
Yep.
The camaraderie on. I hope I said it right.
Camaraderie.
I hope I said it right. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yo, you see it. This team is gelling right now.
Facts.
10 games over 500.
I mean, I'm speechless. I just wanted to keep going because I love it. Like
I
we've
love it.
suffered for so long. Like it's about damn time we get a team that we love, a team that loves us back, and they're showing it through their play.
Right now, this is that's a good. That's another quick. Yo, the shout out to Almighty, bro. Shout out. Shout him out.
Facts.
I think they should get an extension.
I
I
think
think they
there's
should.
no option. They have to. They have
Yeah.
to. How do you
Yes.
not? Out
How
of all the
exactly.
progress we've made, out of all the guys we've gotten to come, out of all the great contracts they have done, how do you not extend them? There's no freaking way. You don't let this go unfinished. We gotta finish. We gotta finish it.
Unfinished business. That's
Yeah.
it.
No.
Like we can't listen. Good teams do not just trade I mean not trade, I'm sorry. Just just switch up front offices from
Fact.
every 5, 6 years. No, they don't do that.
Facts.
Especially when you see a difference in this franchise. I see a big difference. You see a big difference. Like we got draft picks, which a lot of fans said that our draft picks had no value. They the motherfuckers got value.
I mean,
When
yeah.
when
I
well,
and when you think about the connections that they have, because
exactly.
bro, Leon Rose ain't no nothing to fuck with. Like
No,
his
listen,
connections from when he was an agent is still there, and you see
word,
it. Like, bro, dudes are firing their agents to get to the Knicks. Like, you got
yo,
dudes talking about I'm the perfect guy to play for Tibbs after we done bust their ass. When the last time you seen some shit like that or for our team? You see what I'm saying? Like you don't cut ties with someone that has connections the way Leon Rose does, because
no.
that could be devastating for this team. I'm not gonna hold you.
Listen, I would not let Leon Rose walk. I would definitely extend him. I would keep this front office the way it is.
Facts,
I will keep it just like that. What have they? I mean, listen. Other than the Kemba Walker and the Evan Fournier signings and stuff like that, they've made up for all their mistakes.
facts.
They turned it around. Okay, we went to the playoffs the first year, right? We got gentlemen swept by the Hawks. Then they came, signed Evan and Kemba. Didn't make the playoffs. We got Molly Wop that year, and then next year we bring in Jalen Brunson on a nice contract, really good contract
Hmm.
that declines every year. It don't even
Yep,
go up every year; it goes down.
yep,
Right? You make a few trades here and there, and Josh Hart, and now OG Anunoby, that helped turn this franchise. Now you got something cooking.
right.
You're
And
slowly
yep,
like you're slowly turning this team into something, and now to bring in another front office could possibly ruin all that and
facts.
start making dumb moves that is just gonna ruin everything. And I just not that's not something. Resign Leon Rose.
That's a fact. And when you think about it, the moves that they made that didn't work, they weren't irreversible moves, right? Like we've
Hmm.
seen front offices make moves, and I know Melo's your boy, but that trade set us back, and you know it.
Of course.
That was an irreversible. We couldn't fix that overnight the way we were able to fix the Kemba Walker and Evan debacle. I mean, we still have Evan, but at the end of the day, it's not really costing us nothing but a spot and a little bit of money at this point. You know what I mean? So they've been reversible mess ups, and at the end of the day, it should have worked on paper. It should have worked, but it didn't. So you can't
Hmm.
really fault them for that. And for their picks that didn't work, okay, not everyone becomes the player that they're supposed to be, right? We
Right.
said it last show. No one knew on draft night that Halliburton was going to be Halliburton, right? We
Word.
didn't even
Nobody.
know who Emmanuel Quickly was. We didn't even know who Mitchell Robinson was.
That's a fact.
Let's not forget that these are dudes we didn't know who else was it. Quentin Grimes was. Not
Hmm.
many people. You know what I'm saying? These are picks that our front office has made that weren't even high picks that have
Right.
made big impacts and were worth money and not us having to lose bigger names in a trade for OG. So there's no way you have to re-sign them. You have to.
Nah, and listen, and that's another thing. People kept saying how our players had no value, and we came and turned Emmanuel Quickly, RJ Barrett, and a pick to OG Anunoby. There you go, you killed another narrative because first our draft picks didn't have no value, and our players didn't have no value, and now look,
Facts.
the Knicks must be doing something right when we can make trades like this, man, and people want to do business with us.
Facts. And if you think
Well,
about it, whenever there was talks about Donovan Mitchell last season and what Utah was asking for, they were asking for all of our picks
facts.
and everyone we drafted with him.
Yo, that's a fact.
They
Yeah,
was
that's a
asking
fact.
for RJ, Quickly, Grimes, what, 4 picks? They wanted
No, it
all
was
that.
six. It was six first round picks.
Six
I think
picks.
three of them were unprotected or something like that, if I
So
remember
if
correctly.
what we have isn't value, if that doesn't show you what we have is valuable, then y'all just, I don't know what, blind.
Word, word. And I mean, we flipped Obi for two second round picks, and he's already on the trade block again.
That,
So that's my another question. Is Tibbs really the problem now? Because you got Rick Carlisle ready to trade his ass, even though they just got fucking Siakam.
right.
Why they made that move? Obi had the starting job over there,
He lost it.
and he lost it. Now he's on the trade block. Him and Buddy Hield.
Yep.
That's another thing. Fire Coach Tommy T. I wonder if they got to fire Rick Carlisle, in Indiana now. That's another one.
I mean, like I said, some draft picks just don't pan
Pan
out.
out.
They don't pan out. Like, and it's not. I feel like the move that when we moved Obi, we had to because he wasn't giving us more than what we saw. Right? Like it is what it is. We didn't see him developing better. It's plenty of players like that. Now, can he find a home where he may fit in better? Yeah, possibly. Tim Hardaway Jr. did. There's nothing in Tim
Hmm.
Hardaway Jr.'s game that's any different in all these years that we don't have him no more from
That's a
what we
fact.
saw. He's the
Nah,
same
that's a
exact
fact.
player. He didn't develop into nothing. He just found a team that it worked for. So Obi's gonna have to do that. He's gonna have to find a team that it works for. But we had to do it for ourselves because we weren't seeing any progress. And honestly, for him, because he was just gonna be what he is, what he was behind Randall. There's no way he's getting Randall's burn because Randall's killing again.
Yup. And now that Randall's killing, you know, what do you do? We still need another backup. I ain't gonna hold you. I think we could get some help on that end. I think Ochua's a good rebounder, but offensively, I think, we're not gonna get that 18 every night. You know what I mean?
But I don't think we need the 18 from him every night. I think once
No.
I'm okay with Achua backing up Randall once we get that guard or that wing for that second unit. Like once we know what our second unit is gonna look like at the end, then I think we move him or change down there. But I wouldn't change it yet because we just don't know what it's gonna look like yet.
Yeah, my bad. I'm over here sharing away. Nah, but he said Tibbs is a great coach. He was never the problem. The roster was the problem. If you sign Randall, why draft Kobe? We should have drafted Halliburton. People still keep bringing up we should have drafted Halliburton, but right now I don't care about that. We got
Yeah. What Almighty
we got
said. What Almighty
motherfucking
said. He said, "Fuck Halliburton."
word. We got
We
Jalen
got
Brunson.
Randall. Come on, Steven. Like
Word.
Steven, like I don't know you like that, but you sounded like a real disgruntled ass Knicks fan. Like, come on, bro. Like,
Steven
we're
always been
winning,
like
my guy.
he's always been like that, man. It's just the day I've met him. Every time we debate, it's always a great debate. By the way, I buy that. Talking with Steve is great, but when it comes, he's just not a Randall guy,
I'm
And
not a Randall girl either,
to each his own, but
but you still gotta respect it, cause at the end of
yeah,
the day, who do you get that's better than him
hmm
in his position? Who are we gonna get better than him? I'm not a Randall girl. You know it. Me and you have 2 seasons ago was not seeing eye to eye on Randall. I was
That's
on
a
this
fact.
show, and y'all could go back to them shows, and I was talking shit on Randall. I wanted him gone. I was over it.
That's a fact.
But when he turns his game around and he's helping us win, how can you still be mad? You can't.
Word.
You can't because
Word.
without Randall, we don't win. No matter how good
That's a
Brunson
fact.
is, without Randall, we don't win.
That's a fact. And also I gotta say, like when we first got Julius Randle, he never had a point guard.
Facts.
We had Frank Ntilikina. We had some trash. Alfred Payton.
Yep.
I forget the other guys back. The backup. We had some backup there that see I don't even remember the guy's name. Then we had Kemba. Like he really never had a real point guard. And you don't never like to call out Tibbs, but Tibbs tried to turn Julius Randle into something he wasn't. Let's not try to act like he
He
ain't
ain't
try to
no
turn
he
Julius
ain't no
Randle into
power point
something.
guard.
Okay. Of course I know you don't believe because you're anti Randall, but you think Carl Anthony Towns would turn us into something different, right? That's what you would think. Because that's his man. Carl Anthony Towns is
That's
the
a
guy that he
joke.
really wants,
That's a
right? But
joke.
anyway,
First of
I
all, Randall gives
digress.
it to Cat every game. Let's not
Every
forget that.
time.
Cat
Oh
had
yeah.
62 yesterday, and they took a fucking L to Charlotte.
Word, word, word. But I digress. I digress. You know. But anyway, man, I'm gonna have to you know, cut it short. My
Yes.
battery's about to die. Um, good game tonight. Swept that ass in Brooklyn. Smoking on that net pack. We appreciate everybody that pulled up. I would have loved to kept going, but my battery's about to die. I'm on 6%. I'm fighting for my life. But I'm glad we pulled out this victory. I appreciate each and every we appreciate each and every person that pulled up tonight and stayed up this late to watch the show and enjoy the
Fact.
show with us. Is there any last things you want to say before we bounce, Mrs. Nix?
If y'all like what y'all heard today, like us on all platforms, Nixon Ish. We on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, the Discord, Spotify. What else?
Nah, Instagram. You said Instagram already?
Instagram, uh-huh.
Twitter,
Twitter.
Twitter, Twitter X,
Yep.
Twitter X.
We on all
So
that. Share us. Tell your peoples. Because we
word.
building something real here. Um,
Mm-hmm.
shout out to
Fact.
Tea Time. Shout out to Fraz. Um, and we be back on Thursday after the Nuggets game.
Let's go Knicks, baby. Let's go Knicks. We run this city, baby. We run New York.
Hey.
Good night, y'all. Take care. Peace.